welcome back one and all, Pro Spartan Gamer with Don Bradman Cricket on the PlayStation 4, episode 34, season 3, don't forget, and he's having a rough time in the T20. First match is against Glamorgan. He's averaging only about 10 this year in this competition. Eyes around the world, suitors are watching to see if he can reproduce the form he has done in the Pro 40 and get selection for bigger and better things. But at the moment he's not shining through. He's having a real dog of a time. Are we going to change our... I think we're going to try and be a little bit more positive if we can and not worry so much about getting out to things. If we get in early enough, we're going to have a bit of a spin today, I think. We're going to be chasing because we are fielding first. The Morgan with all their tweakers and spin... Oh no, we're batting first. We're in quite early. We are in quite early. Is Trez gone? Because he's the one that hogs all the bloody bowling. No, Trez is in. And we're not on strike straight away, which I don't like. It's a green top. So once again, we've been in for a whole over without facing the ball. This is what has been the tell of our T20, really. Not being able to get strike early enough to build our confidence and been hanging around. When I think it's Hogan, the bowler. God, look at that gap through cover. Slammed it through there. That's a cracking four, and this is what I mean about positive intent. We've been we've not been going for those shots because we've been so worried about the nick off. But we've got it in our locker to play them. We just as well play them. It's tossed out there again. I think we might have got another four. Yes, we are. This is the start we've been longing for. Couple confident boosting shots and we can go slog modifier early then. Flicked off our legs, it might be four more. No, it's only two. But we're in the double figures off four balls. Strike early does help. We've gone big and bash. Aerial route. Long way back. It's another six. We've not seen many of them lately from Pro Spartan. That's his trademark shots and they're coming out. And that will give him the world of good. Right in the slot for the big hit over cover that he's starting to make one of his own. Gone again. I don't think he's quite got it, but it's still going to be four. It is a six. Boundary's in over there. We've taken 22 off the over, and that's more like it. That is more like the Pro Spartan that we know. He said he was going to come out and have some fun today. And he's having some fun straight away. Just makes it over the rope. Big, big over. So, Tress faces all that waggy-shag over. What are we going to end up with? Is it going to be a change of bowler? Shady, slow dibble-dobble. Not what we wanted to see. We've pinged that away though. Going to have to push for the second here. Good run in. A big dive at the end. I was getting a bit desperate. We ran past the popping crease at the far end too far, that was why. There's no doubt about it. What a stop. Christ, how's he stopped that? That was flying for 4 runs. We slap and tickled and we gone big. It's 4 runs over mid-on. Or mid-wicket area, cow corner, or slap and tickle off Shady. Decided he's got to go. We can't hold back any longer. And he did go. It's right in the slot, to be fair, to drag over. That's a nice shot. Just single. Move on to 29. It's a good knock this off 10 balls. Much more like us. Much more like a Pro Spartan knock. Oh, Kiilstofte's been bowled. Absolute dillip of a delivery. I don't know what he done there. Missed it, all ends up, and he's gone. Let's have a look at it. Just down the Bakerloo line, I think. He's gone. What will the field be like? Who will be bowling? Ruder Smith. Long off out. Deep cover out. Real slow ball that. Off shot, we got under 30s. Only the second time the T20 we made it into the 30s this year. And it's only taken 10 balls, 11 balls this time. Nice shot for another single. It's going to be singles now until we can see a gap in the field that we can attack. So 72 for 3 off 7 here, Somerset. Spartan on 31. In with Craig Kiilstofte. Not many gaps in the field now. And he's found one. Risky running. Oh, if it hit the stumps, he'd been out by a mile. Risky from Kiilstofte. Again, he ran too far past the popping crease, but we managed to get back for a 2. He was in danger then, not us, luckily. Again, we're struggling with the pace of it. It's so bloody slow. Little leading edge for 1. Drilled it. Just a single. Move on to 35, and our highest score so far in the T20 in Season 3, which is not a great thing to say, but at least we've given you something. People in good positions on the boundary, I suppose, for want of a better expression. Nice little tickle for a single. It's a good push. It's only 1. It might have been 2 if we got a bit straighter there, but it's okay. Runs are ticking. Kiilstofte's got a couple. No, the spinner's on. We wondered how long before Costa would show his face. Nice shot though. Into the gap. Dealing in singles at the moment. Ticking along okay. 9.27 over. It's a good shot. Again, it's only 1. A bit more clump on it, and there is a gap there for 4. 39. Slow going here. Yeah, come on. A bit late on it, but we were waiting to see where he was going to bowl it. Oh, we've edged off. Knew it was coming. We missed a couple off Ruder Smith. Slow dibble pace, and we've gone for 40. And that's disappointing. I thought we were on our way for our first 50 in the Pro 40 there. Really did. We knuckled down. Just trying to force it through the offside. And we've gone. Caught Wallace, bowled Ruder Smith. 22 of that Hogan over. We just wanted a bit more of that. But we didn't get it. Somerset struggling. About 160 might not be enough. Although wickets falling regularly for Glamorgan, it is going to be enough. Somerset have won. 4 wins out of 6 then. Decent start for Somerset. And that 40 was a decent knock from Spartan. Low scoring affair. Don't expect it's made a lot of difference to anything. We were expecting selection. It has changed. The Big Bash liked that little bit of a knock, and it's turned to expecting selection. So that's good news. That has done him a bit of good there. We've got the game against Gloucester in this episode as well to come. Hopefully we can get in. Sussex Oval. We like the Sussex Oval. It's quite a nice little ground. This is probably our second favourite ground after the Don Bradman one. Hopefully we can get in early. So obviously the best thing for us is getting in early doors. Reminds us of the Trent Bridge Pavilion, that one over there. Somerset are batting first, day-nighter again. And we're in quite early. We are in nice and early. Can we follow on from that 40? Short covering, which is interesting. Real slow bowler on again. We just managed to farm it away for a brace. Real slow dollop. Do like more pace on the ball. 65 miles an hour, so he's made it hard work. It's Miles again. Hey, that hasn't bowled us, I'll never know. Nicked it away for a single. Hard going early doors against that slow pace, I must admit. Want a bit more pace on the ball. Gidman, he ain't got a lot more pace either. But there is a gap through cover. That's a cream of a shot. That is a beautiful shot. Went back to it. We creamed it through the covers for 4. Crisp shot. It's definitely 2. It's 4 more. Couple 4s through the cover area for Pro to get going there. Don't know whether he can go aerial against this shit though. It is slow. There's no doubt about it. It's slow. Nice shot. Open the face. Definitely 2. Might be 3. Going hard is 3. It's good running from Somerset. Real good running. Don't know what the fielders are doing. They're throwing it from one to the other and no one's picking it up. Good start then. Got in. I'd like them to bring on something with a bit more pace. I don't know if Gloucester's got anything with a bit more pace. It's quite hard work against these Dibbles though, for sure. Definitely 2. We'll just take the 2 and relax. Really slow stuff against Miles. Miles and Gidman, none of them mustering a counter. It's 2 more. Time that one nicely. Push for 2. Might be 3 if we go hard. No, only 2. Move on to 20. But it's hard going here against these slow medium pace bowlers. They're not giving me a lot. I don't feel happy to go to the slog modifier off them. But we've got another gut's sake. So I suppose 4 gut's sake out of 7 innings ain't that bad. But we just had 3 really bad scores. Low scores. You know, the 5, a 4 and whatever else it was, a 7. Oh, here it is. A faster bowler, Fuller. Please get me on strike. Come on, Kiilstofte. There's a deep cover and everything, so it's not going to be there for us. I'm just going to whip it away for a single. So we only had that 1 ball off Fuller, the face. And we're back with Gidman. Difficult bowler to contend with. That might be 4 though. We've absolutely caned the left right off that. Look at it spedding to the rope. Lovely cricket shot from Spartan. Stood up and smacked it in one of his favourite areas. Gorgeous. Glorious, I was going to say. Got gorgeous and glorious muddled up and end up with a gorgeous or something. Look at that. Bouncing across the outfield. 4 runs. 4 penneft. Four more, I think, and it is. Feed the Spartan and he will deliver. So, back on facing Fuller. Where's the field looking like? Wide on, deep square leg, long on, extra cover, so not many gaps. Hell of a run up he's got, this guy. Move on to 30. It's a nice feeling to get another 30 under the belt. A not bad episode this one. We had a 40 and now a 30. Can we convert? My Spartacus just come in to say hello. He's been outside in his cat run. Come back in to say hello to you all right there as we move on to 30. And we nick the strike. Who's going to be bowling? Still the Dilip Doshi bowlers. So there is a... You do feel like you could get hold of them over cow corner there. That's a nice shot. Push it, there's 2. Was tight. It was a real tight 2. It was a 50 partnership off 34 balls. It was a real tight 2 though. Risky business indeed. Now that's where we were looking to hit, and that's where we go on. That's a lovely shot. That's a big 6 from Spartan. Straight back over his head for 6. Gorgeous. Just exactly how we saw it in our mind's eye, and we dispatched into the tribute stand. Yep, come on. 40 for the second time in this episode. Can we go on and make it a few more this time? Yeah, come on. Nice shot for 1, that. Keeps the strike. Somerset going along quite nicely here. And the spinner's on. We wondered how long before we'd see spin. Yeah, come on. Easy single. Move on to 42. No, and he's bowled us. Lollipopped it up. We're just looking to push it and we go on. We just can't seem to go on and make a 50 in this T20. It's a really good ball, really flighted. We've yorked ourselves. It's a really good ball actually. It's probably first time for a while we've been out to a really good ball. Right up there and we've gone. It's disappointing. I thought we were on for a 50 there. I really did. Decent 42, but not good enough. Kiilstofte going on and making another 100. Another good score for Somerset, and it looks like another win for Somerset. And it is. We are looking good to qualify for finals day here this time. We'll have to have a look at the... Before we wrap up this episode, we will have a look where we stand. Now you see, decent 42 from Spartan. Kiilstofte taking the honours and man of the match again as we win by 24. 50 partnership and a run for free. Plenty of XP in that one. Would have been nice to have got the 50. But it's looking rosier after those last 2 knocks. Let's just have a look where we are in the competition. Second place. Could do winning this game and then it would probably be nailed on for second. Looking at it, the way the table's lying. Warwickshire out in front a long way again. Let's just have a look at the statistics. We've not had the greatest. And look at Kiilstofte's average. He's averaging 90. He's having the season of his life in all forms, to be honest. I expect we're a fair way down. Oh, well, there you are. We're only averaging 22.57, but we have managed 160 runs. Be nice if we could at least get another 100 out of these last 3 games. That would do us some good. But even our strike rate of 126 is not the usual sort of 160s like we are. So we've been struggling a little bit, fair to say, in this. How's the selection status looking? Expecting selection from the Big Bash. Very close now to the IPL. If we could get another good innings in this last 3, then that could go to getting you know, expecting selection, which would be great. Getting attention from the ODI as well. If we come back from this and make runs in the Pro 40, we could be in with a chance of making it on a one-day tour somewhere for England. How fantastic would that be? It's all starting to kick off, as you can see. We need to turn that Big Bash into regular member by the by the end of this season. We need 3 more scores in these last 3 T20 games. We really do. So that's where we are with everything that way. Let's just have a look at our stats before we leave. You see how many runs we've actually got on the T20. Well, dreaming if we think we can get 150 in the last 3, but we haven't scored any 50s yet. In the previous 2 seasons, we have managed 3 50s in both of the T20 tournaments. So that's disappointing. We've been out twice in the 40s, once in the high 30s, I think. So that's probably the 3 we should have converted. Still averaging 30, which you definitely take, I think, in a T20. 30 is not a bad average. How many 6s have we notched now? 29 6s. If you look at this, how many in the Pro 40? 33. So we are a 6 hitter. There's no doubt about it. We like hitting our 6s. And that wraps up episode 34, dudes. Better episode. 70 odd runs in 2 innings ain't bad. Yes, we'd love a 50. Hopefully it might come up in episode 35.